Hi everyone, Michelle Fix It here. So it just occurred to me that I haven't given you guys an update on the CSF leak stuff. And so as of today, I am 2 weeks out on my targeted fibrin patch. I've had 2 blind blood patches and 1 fibrin targeted patch, and I'm still sealed for some reason. It's very weird. It's what it is. It's what I wanted, and I am still in the midst of dealing with high pressure, like rebound intracranial hypertension randomly, which I'm trying to learn how to work with, because like when you are actively leaking, if you lay down, eventually like it subsides, like the headache and the symptoms and everything else. And when you are dealing with rebound pressure, if you have a doctor that will prescribe something for you, then they would typically prescribe Diamox. My doctor is not prescribing that. And that basically helps calm down your pressures and stuff. And I apologize for this being like a driving video, but I'm in between like rentals and projects and everything else. So right now it's like if I'm really active, then my intracranial rebound hypertension stuff stays pretty good. The big problem that I'm having is that when I am trying to go to sleep, like if I'm super active all day, like my blood pressure's super stabilized, because I also have POTS, I have dysautonomia, I have a whole host of things. So a lot of my symptoms, a lot of my symptoms are doing really well, but when it comes time to go to sleep, my pressure is so high that as soon as I lay down, like the pain is ridiculous. So I mean, I don't know, we're like 2 weeks out though. I might actually make it to my appointment with my neurosurgeon or my interventional radiologist and be like, hey, I'm still dealing with high pressure. And the biggest concern that I have with the high pressure thing is that if I consistently go into high pressure, then I can possibly blow the patch. And I don't want to do that. But it's like the expression where it's like the devil you know. It's better to deal with the devil you know than the unknown one. And so for me at least, I'm having to really try to figure out the rebound pressure. And it's basically like if you lay down, your head hurts, and then you get symptomatic of other things. And so what I found is that ironically, heat will calm down pressures for me, activity will calm down pressures for me. And when you're so used to not being able to do a lot, that's kind of crappy, because your body fatigues. And so it's like I've talked to Husband Cat, like he's back there, he's one car behind me, and it's really frustrating because my body can't keep up with the newfound like oomph that I have, where I want to keep going because it keeps the pressure at bay, the level of activity and everything. But I physically, like my muscles get sore. Like I'm dealing with more muscular pain than anything right now, because my body's just not used to all this stuff. And my body is used to being significantly weaker than it used to be. And trying to whip my body into shape and build my stamina so that I can continue levels of activity to stave off the intracranial hypertension. It's hard. So that's where I'm at. I don't know. So it makes me think of like the migraine lady, because like I did comment with her and she commented back and all of that, and she said that she was kind of just trying to figure out her new normal, and that she had blown some patches, and then she was dealing with rebound pressure, and she's ahead of the game, and I'm a little behind her venture. And I know what she's talking about now, where it is really frustrating, but for me, it's more so I just got to get my body in check so that I can keep going with stuff. But that's your update. So as of right now, 2 weeks out, I'm probably, going to jinx my stuff or whatever. And like, you guys, everybody picks on everybody about everything they say. So now I'm like, I don't know the originating terms for jinx, and like somebody's going to yell at me about using that. I'm probably going to because I have spoken it, I'm probably going out below this patch. But that's where I'm at. I am trying to just get on with my life and keep going and deal with my new headaches that are from having too much pressure instead of not having enough. The other thing for me is that like the high pressure is like up here. Whereas when I'd have low pressure, it'd be here, and it would be like frontal. So if you look up spontaneous intracranial hypotension, it'll show you on the map. And that's the thing that's really just made me so angry, is that I can't tell you how many times I've looked up migraines and migraine causes and all this other stuff, and I had never seen the pictures of the head where, this is where the leaking originates from, and this is a spinal leak. Because if I had made that correlation years ago, I would have been on this venture years ago. It was basically like, hey, you're taking too much caffeine, blah, 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 blah. Or you just have migraines for no reason, it just happens. But that's it. I know, it's kind of a scattered video, as are all the other videos that I have. But as of today, I am still sealed from my leak, my spinal leak, and dealing with the bouts of intracranial hypertension. So good luck to you if you're on this venture. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, anything like that, feel free to email me or shoot me a comment, because I will try to help you as best as I can, because I like helping people. Otherwise, like and subscribe and have a fantastic day. I'll see you next time. Bye.